It's the weekend! I did something I don't normally do. I trained calisthenics 2 days in a row, Saturday and Sunday. What happened surprised me. If you're going all out, your muscles are still inflamed from at least 24 hours, and you can't really perform at your strongest. But sometimes life happens, and you can adapt the workouts to still get the most of them. After my warm-up, we start off with our weighted pull-ups. I do 3 sets of 3 reps using 15 kilograms. I like to do my heaviest lifts at the beginning of the workout when I'm refreshed, so I do a few of the weighted pull-ups that I can do 2 to 3 sets in, and then I move on to heavier weight. This is 17.5 kilograms, and I surprise myself because I get 2 in a row with minimal pause in between. I do 3 sets of 2, but normally I can only manage 2 sets of 2. Then I move on to the second hardest exercise I have in my workout, which are the extremely deep straight bar dips. And I manage about 2, sometimes 3 reps in a row, but you can see they take a lot of effort and put a lot of strain on the elbow as well. After 2 to 3 reps, I hold the position in the most challenging part, which is the high pull-up, extremely low straight bar dip. So you can see about here. I can't go up anymore, so I've decided to just stay statically holding this. Contrary to what you may believe, these do not hurt my chest as a female at all. In fact, what I'm most worried about doing these in a sports bra is the fact that the skin on my torso is exposed. So sometimes if I'm very tired, it will scrape all the way down into the bar, and that can give you some friction burns. I also wanted to dispel the myth of it being easier for a female to do this move because they can use their chest to cheat, as it were. And this is simply not true. If you look at all of the deep single bar dips I do, I actually get up to nipple level, so I'm not hanging off the bar with my chest. And here is an artistic interpretation to prove this point. I cannot believe I'm even doing this, but it's just irritating because it takes away all the hard work that I've put to get those extremely deep straight bar dips. So this is the bar, right? So if we look from the angle, and I hope you could see from the slow-mo, I'm not like this, hanging off. They're literally getting, so I do my straight bar dip and I go, ooh, and I get to about here, nipple level, can you see? And they're squashed in there under the bar, and then I sort of have to go ooh, over. Okay, so it doesn't go like this, no, it goes, ooh, getting squashed. Anyway, I hope that dispels the cynical comments. And when I can't do any more, it's usually about 3 sets of 2 to 3 reps. I end it with 5 body weight pull-ups. It's great because you end up adding 15 pull-ups to your workout you didn't even realize you did. Exercise number 3 are these straight bar dips. This time I'm working on endurance, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can and do as many reps, roughly 6 to 8. Then I tip over the bar. This is where I can relax a little bit. Sometimes I hang out here a bit too long. But the next part of the exercise is to tip over into an L-sit while you're hanging, and then very, very gradually and slowly, as I'm doing here, lower yourself on the bar and hold that L-sit for as many seconds as you can. This exercise will humble you hard, the last part where you have to hold the L-sit. I definitely don't hold it for as long as I can when I'm feeling fresh, because those straight bar dips take it out of me. But that's the whole point of doing these supersets and these longer exercises. I almost always feel stronger in my second set. Here you can see I do 9 straight bar dips. Pretty happy with that. Remember, in this exercise we want elbows tucked in and ensuring that we're going deep enough in that straight bar dip. Okay, so rolling over, way more control in this second set, I think. A 5-second descent of L-sit and then a 10-second L-sit hang. My legs do drop slightly, but as long as you're using your hip flexors and your abs to not have your legs too low, then it's still working those muscles. And for the third set and the last one, I changed it up a little bit because my friend was filming me, so I wanted to show him my combo. I do the old rollover, but I don't hanging in L-sit. This time I finish off with some pull-ups, swinging quite a bit because of the fatigue, but still full extension at the bottom, chin above the bar at the top, so I count these and I just feel like such a badass. Whoop! Now, in an ideal world, I would have done these 15 kilogram weighted dips at the beginning of my workout, but I don't want to hog all the gym equipment, and these dip bars are at the other side of the gym. Even though I'm fatigued, I ensure the dip is minimum 90 degrees of elbow angle when I dip down in the eccentric part of the movement. And I do 20 dips, so 4 sets of 5. At this stage, it's almost been an hour of me in the gym, so I like to involve a little bit of fun and play, and I missed using the rings and doing these upside down deadlifts that I normally do when I see dip bars in the outdoor calisthenics parks. So here you go, some upside down deadlifts with rings. Normally I love doing handstands on parallettes outside in the outdoor parks, and that's my playtime. But since the weather was bad, we had to adapt and overcome, so I just brought them to the gym and did them at the end of my workout. Randomly added some shots of me in the locker rooms post-gym pump, because why not? Secretly I was really proud of all my gains, so here you are, showing them for the second time in the video. Enjoy. This workout was an hour 45 minutes. You don't have to spend that long in the gym, it's just that I love it and it's my fun time, my joy. And so I was starving and stopped for a Pret, but home cooked meals are always better, as you'll see. Rip-off Pret is. So this is the falafel wrap, and you can see it's in its container. I've just opened it and I haven't eaten the top. They've just wrapped the wrapper over it. Look how small it is. And then look, this was supposed to be over it. So it gives the illusion that it's, if I put it back on, this big. All right, look at it. And then look what I actually got. Where's all this bit gone? And then just to let you see that I haven't eaten the other side, it's also wrapped on this side. So look how small. Insane. I know those chicken thighs don't look that appetizing, but they're so succulent and delicious. It's from yesterday. Look at my soup, if you can call it that. This is how I like my homemade soup. Really thick, so it like gloops out of the spoon. You can see every vegetable in there. After warm-up, high pull-ups are on the agenda. I like to pause them at the top, not only because aesthetically it looks cool, but for myself to note my progress on how high I can get above the bar. I annotate my videos with little lines and zoom right in so I can see how close I am to heaven. I carry on doing my high pull-ups with one difference now. So after doing single reps of about 10 to 12 of the high pull-ups you saw earlier, I do 3 to 4 in a row where I try to get my chest to the bar in these pull-ups. This next exercise is very fiddly, so I don't tend to do it often, but I filmed it just for you guys. This is perfect for abs and is a great exercise for calisthenics moves such as planche and levers that require strong abdominal tension. I'm so tense, those abs are pushing themselves outside of my torso. You can see how rigid and straight you have to maintain your legs and arms. It really does take it out of you. The amount of effort that takes, that even after one set, I can't help but check, are my abs more defined after one exercise? That kills. Then I'm like, well, I'm on the mat, so I might as well try some archer push-ups, see where I am with those, but hell no, I'm well too fatigued. Those get scrapped. So I end the workout with some good old regular push-ups. They never let me down. And that's me done. I wonder who gets to this point of the video. If you have, then comment chicken down below. And if you've enjoyed this weekend of calisthenics workouts, then you might enjoy this video, which is a whole week of calisthenics workouts. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!